Here we go. All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, however you might be viewing this, whatever country you might be viewing this from. You definitely might be watching the recording. We'll give you ways that you can request a copy of the recording. It's always better live, though, as with technology. Live is the best. So what is W.F.A.M? Well, it's our freedom awareness movement. So like any enterprise, any program, there needs to be a movement and a cause behind the movement. And, what do we do here? We provide ongoing training, coaching, accountability, and support for you, whether it be on the health side for your physical health, whether it be on the financial side, or whether it be on the online automated version of our back-end offer. We also offer a community of online entrepreneurs that are doing this in real time, people from all walks of life, all around the world. What we're here to talk about is true health. So as I like to define it, true health to me is true physical, true financial, and true spiritual health. And without those three pillars, it's very difficult to have peace of mind. Enagic does. It's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. I'm not perfect. But Enagic does check all the boxes in terms of those three healths we just talked about, and these additional three, which is the global opportunity, the location freedom, and of course, the time freedom. The man behind it all is Mr. Hironari Oshiro. He is our chairman and founder. Enagic was founded in 1974. We'll be celebrating 50 years, and we're looking forward to the next 50 years. Now, this is not a small operation. Enagic has tens of thousands of corporately paid employees that are there to service and support and work on behalf of us and our customer base. We are currently have 42 locations located in 25 countries, doing business in over 150 countries worldwide. The reason is our awards, documents, and certifications. These are not small certifications and awards. They are of the highest standard. Inside the United States, we are the only water machine on the planet that has the W.Q.A. And we are a licensed certified medical manufacturer. So that medical certification 13485 is the same medical certification that has to be on any piece of medical equipment to be in any hospital in the world. And that's a global certification. So what we're showing you is our anti-inflammatory technology. This is our trifecta of health. We're going to talk about our powerful water generators, our incredible Nest Spa, and our organic turmeric product. We have a variety of machines at a variety of price points. And what we're talking about is a natural process. So what our technology does is mimic the disassociation of water. And the disassociation of water happens in nature every time lightning strikes water. This phenomena actually occurs about 700 million times a day because lightning strikes our planet about 1 billion times a day. Roughly 70 to 75% of our planet is water. So roughly 700 to 800 million times a day, this phenomena is happening. What our innovative water technology does is it actually creates several different types of disassociated water that have incredible uses that we're going to cover now. So this is the solution. This is your brand new Congenate machine. This is going to be the best new decision that you have ever made for your preventative wellness program. So our Congenate makes 3 different drinking waters. Now, why does it make 3 different drinking waters? Well, that's because nobody's the same. You see, this is not a one-size-fits-all program. Most people eventually make it up to the 9.5 water. The machine also has a clean water. That's going to be for things like fish tanks or baby formula. It also has a beauty water. Women literally will buy this machine just for the beauty water. Remember, all your toners that you might buy at Nordstrom's for $20 to $200, those are a chemically made toner at a pH of about 5.5 to 6.
Well, the machine with the push of a button, as you saw, makes unlimited amounts of these toners. And then of course, the machine makes a strong acidic water, which is used as a disinfectant in our home. And then when the machine is making the strong acidic water, it's also making the strong 11.5 water, which we're going to demonstrate is the water we use to clean all of our produce. We use as a liquid laundry detergent, as we'll cover, and a variety of other household cleaning degreaser needs. Thank you.
All right, so this is the mighty 8-plate anti-oxidizer. This is the most powerful hydrogen water machine in the world. Produces actual bioavailable molecular hydrogen, which is one of the 3 benefits we're going to talk about with this incredible technology. And that molecular hydrogen in the Enagic's bioavailable form is one of the most powerful electrically based antioxidants that science has ever discovered. And it has incredible health benefits inside the body for reducing inflammation, along with oxidative stresses we're going to cover first. It also creates a superior hydration and incredible alkalization to the body, alkalizing effects to the body. This is an electrical process. There's no chemical change to our water, which is why it does not affect stomach acid. You can't drink too much. It can't build up in the blood. It's why it's considered medical grade water. So just know that oxidation is the rusting process. So if you have oxidation and you have living tissue, you're going to have aging. If you don't believe me, cut the apple, it'll turn brown. If you don't believe the apple, cut an avocado, it will turn black. So the whole goal is to reduce oxidative stress as we age. 97% of degenerative diseases are caused by too much oxidative stress over too long of a period of time. And we're going to take a better look at oxidation right now.
Too much acidity in the body is the leading cause of illness, premature aging, and inflammation. When the body is acidic, it is very hard for the body to heal itself. Now, the chart you're about to see and the demonstration you're going to see after the chart represents something called cellular voltage. It's essentially the measurement of each one of our cells, how negative, which is a good score, or how positive, hopefully not, our voltages of each one of our cells. As you can see on the chart to the very far left, you're going to see negative numbers. You can see Kangen water or electrolyzed reduced water can have a negative voltage as high as negative 800. Now, if you look at a healthy child is born with a cellular voltage anywhere between negative 40 and negative 45. A healthy adult, right, with proper balance in their life, proper water, proper nutrition, all those good things, has a cellular voltage in the negative 20 to negative 25. That means every single one of my 70 to 100 trillion cells is hopefully around negative 20 to negative 25. Now, if you drop down on the chart, the problem is when we get a polarity change. And if you look to your right, you'll see that all these chronic diseases like weight gain, arthritis, are always in relationship to a polarity change. And if you see worse, you see people with a positive cellular voltage, meaning that all the cells in their body are now positively charged. That means that the person is setting themselves up for a host of degenerative issues. You also want to look to the left of this chart at the bottom. You can see where soda pop and reverse osmosis water is anywhere from positive 700 to positive 500. If you go back up to the top to remind you that the actual Kangen water can be as high as negative 800 on the Kangen 8 machine. Always a relationship to the intracellular wastewater or intracellular pH of each one of those cells and the correlation to its cellular voltage. Now, if you look at the bottom of the chart, you're going to see that people that have a polarity change also have a correlating intracellular pH that's below 6.5. And we all know about Dr. Otto Warburg's findings in the relationship to too much acid in the body and a lot of chronic disease. You know, one of the things that happens when water is disassociated is it creates these electrical elements. So you'll see on the chart that we have on the positive side these electrical elements, and we can see on the acidic side we have these electrical elements. Now, keep in mind that the machine is always splitting water. Therefore, it's always making two types of water. And these electrical elements have incredible health benefit when it comes to mental health, digestive health, and overall well-being and negative cellular voltage in the body. Water is one of the most important elements to our body, and our bodies are made up of roughly 75% water. Through the process of electrolysis, Kangen water produces a very powerful, electrically based antioxidant. What we're going to do here is the ORP test. ORP stands for oxidation reduction potential. So I have a VDUX ORP meter, and what it measures a water's potential to rust or oxidize, or water's potential to reduce oxidation. And so what we're going to do here is go ahead and stick this meter in the soda, and as you would probably guess, soda is very oxidizing, over 700 positive. We'll go over here to the Gatorade, and we're going to be at over 700 positive. Then go over here to the vitamin water. It's supposed to be healthy, over 400 positive. Let's go over here to the Pedialyte, almost 500 positive. Let's go over here to the bottled water, Dasani, #1 sold bottled water in the world, over 500 positive. That's reverse osmosis water. Aquafina's Pepsi Cola's version of the same product, reverse osmosis as well, almost 600 positive. Go ahead to the Kangen water and let this thing go negative. See how high we get. Yeah, negative over 400. So as you can see, all of these beverages are liquid, obviously, and clear, but in terms of their energetic properties, their ability to have, one over here to improve our health, all of these beverages up here will keep you alive, but they're very counterproductive to living a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, they are. So I will speak on this. Just know that in the allopathic medical model, which is what we have here in North America, that it is a chemical model, okay? It's a reactive model. And they don't look at the disease model as a voltage issue or a frequency. And now more than ever, with different health technologies coming out, like our patented water technology, we're able to improve the quality of our life and literally put a force field up around us against these degenerative issues because of the ability to control our intercellular voltage, raise our frequency, and be a match for wanted and higher vibrational experiences in our life. The water is a key component to that because, as we'll get to, water in the human body is our universal solvent. Talking about the root cause of cancer, this is the study I was mentioning. Basically, Dr. Otto Warburg won a Nobel Prize in 1931. Since then, nobody's been able to discredit his findings, but it gets swept under the rug by the pharmaceutical companies. And the reality is this, that all forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions: acidosis, right? And a lack of oxygen, which is hypoxia. And we're going to show you exactly how this water combats that so you can be preventative. Just so we're clear, we're not here to treat or diagnose any diseases. We have something called an immune system that can pretty much take care of any issue that we have if we're willing to support that immune system. And to also support that immune system, we need to have a system that is not toxic. So we're going to take a look at pH right now.
Okay, so what I have here next, we're going to do the pH test. So what I have here is some pH tester. It's something similar you would use for your hot tub or pool. Most people pay better attention to the pH of their hot tub or aquarium or pool than they do their own body. And so what we're going to do is take about 5 drops into each one of these liquids, and the color of the beverage will turn to correlate to the pH chart and value of each one of these liquids based off the color they turn and the chart below each one of these beverages. So as you can see, there's a huge difference. We have Kangen water at a 9.5 pH. We have the soda over here at a 2.5 pH. and then everything pretty much in between. Look at how acidic the Pedialyte is, the bottled water is. And what you may not be aware of pH, pH stands for potential hydrogen, but a pH chart is also logarithmic. So just like a seismograph or an earthquake, a 6.5 earthquake is pretty bad, but a 7.5 earthquake is 10 times the 6.5. That's why you see such catastrophic damage at just a point higher. It's actually to the power of 10. Well, likewise, a pH chart is also logarithmic. So when I go from 7 to 6, that's 10 times more acidic. 6 to 5 is 100, 5 to 4 is 1,000. So these beverages from Aquafina all the way down are anywhere from 30,000 times to 50,000 times more acidic than my blood, which has a pH of 7.365. So just like a 7.5 earthquake is catastrophic, something that's 50,000 or 30,000 times more acidic than your blood is catastrophic for your health. But what about these energy drinks? You know, what about these designer coconut waters? Let's go ahead and just test these right in front of you and see how aggressive these are. So let's go ahead and test these energy drink. Everybody's had a Red Bull probably in their life. This beverage is gaining in popularity. We'll just take those same pH testers, same pH tester. And as you probably guessed, incredibly acidic, incredibly acidifying, and again, catastrophic for your health. You know, everything that we're doing is aggressive on our bodies. You know, we live in a very aggressive world. We're under incredible stress. But what about if I worked out today, right? I made myself more acidic because working out creates lactic and uric acid buildup. But by drinking Kangen water, I can help bring my body back to balance. What if I worry today? Stress as part of our modern lifestyle is of extreme levels. What about the Pedialyte? What if I drink that today? What if I gave this to my child today? Can't touch the Kangen water. Can't touch it. Can't touch it. Why? These beverages are so acidic. Listen, I've got this diluted soda now, and just a few drops of this diluted soda kills a healthy environment. Matter of fact, one soda a day can limit the body's ability to heal for up to 72 hours. Look at how the soda kills. We'll go over here to the Kangen water. It'll fight it. It'll try its best. It's 32 to 1. So if you drink one soda, it's going to take 32 of the equivalent of Kangen water to bring it back to balance. Or you can let your bones and teeth do it like most people do. I choose Kangen water instead.
Me too. All right. One of the properties of that lightning strike, in addition to the two you just saw, is the superior restructuring and hydration potential of this type of water. The human body can be as much as 75% water. Most people are walking around in the 60 to 65% range because they are unintentionally chronically dehydrated. And listen to this. This is what leads to the unintentional chronic acidosis. And we just talked about a lack of oxygen and, of course, acidosis being an issue. And so because our lungs are 83% water, when you're dehydrated, you're not getting enough oxygen. So this is a really important key to optimized health and aging. So just know that the structure of the water is extremely important for removing toxins from the body, and it also keeps it from delivering toxins. For example, depleted unstructured water like tap water, well water, bottled water actually delivers and deposits toxins in the body. So we're going to take a look at pH here. This is what I saw over 13 years ago that made the biggest difference to me. So this is a green tea bag, and this is just room temperature tap water. We're going to go over here to the Dasani, #1 sold bottled water in the world, actually banned in Japan. That's interesting. You can't sell reverse osmosis water as drinking water to the Japanese population because the Japanese government pays for healthcare and they want to keep people healthy. You can only sell mineral water in a bottle. Now, this is Kangen water at a 9.5 pH, room temperature, and we're going to get instant penetration, instant hydration. That's Kangen water at a 9.5 pH, as I mentioned. Now, just to show you, there's no magic going on there here. It's actually mathematics. And we're taking Dasani again, no tea. But we'll go over here to the Kangen water. And we will make, as you probably could guess, stronger tea. Remarkable. Absolutely amazing. And Dr. Victor Rios, he's done an incredible amount of study on this type of water, and he's a biological chemist from MIT. And he says your body can really only absorb 15% of tap water, well water, spring water, and bottled water because it's so manipulated. It's confused water. Your body can actually absorb up to 95% of Kangen water that you consume, which makes it literally 6 times more hydrating, and it allows it to work intracellularly. So the 3 properties we covered was Kangen water's superior hydration, its superior antioxidation, and its balanced pH, and its pH balancing properties, really. So that's just a little bit on the drinking water. We're going to go ahead and switch gears to the actual 11.0 or higher waters, and we're going to give you a little history lesson on glyphosate and the amount of poison that's on the food you consume. So today, the EPA now allows you to consume 30 times more pesticides and herbicides since 2012. In 2012, the EPA said you could consume 2 ounces of this poison we're about to show you. And by 2019, it was up to 60 ounces per year. Glyphosate is the primary ingredient, and you guessed it, Roundup.
And most of you will be shocked to see the amount of poison. All right, so same water you can use to clean the interior of your car or replace degreasers in your kitchen is the same water we're going to use to remove these petroleum-based herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides that are on all of our foods. And then what you have here to the glass to your left is going to be the Kangen tomatoes, and then the glass to your right is going to be the tap water tomato. What we're going to do here is take the Kangen tomatoes, and as you probably could expect, and most of you will be shocked to see the amount of poison that's on the Kangen tomatoes. Now we're going to go over here to the tap water tomatoes, pour those off, and alarmingly, you can see nothing really came off those tomatoes, but look at the poison.
Yeah, wild. Game changer. Glyphosate is an endocrine disrupting chemical. It causes a host of issues, including hormone issues, reproductive issues, issues with digestion, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, IBD, Crohn's, colitis is all being linked back to this, as well as other reproductive issues and lymphatic disease. So things like breast and prostate cancer, because remember, those are glands. And we'll all know how important our lymphatic system is. So the machine makes it clean water for things like baby formula and fish tank. And again, the beauty waters we talked about is one of my favorite waters. By the way, all the waters at all pHs are antiparasitic, including the strong 2.5 water. Now, this is hypochlorous acid is the scientific term for this. And this water is actually something that the human body produces. The human body produces hypochlorous acid anytime it has a wound, a cut, or an infection. It's an immune system response that allows the body to heal itself, fight infections, and actually coagulates and stop blood from bleeding to death. That's what coagulates our blood, so we stop bleeding. We use it as a non-toxic bleach equivalent in our home. We use it on our skin in a neti pot. First aid, cuts and burns, incredible for anything like that, from a chemical burn to a sunburn. You can use it in your eyes. You can drink it if you got food poisoning, or you can use it like we do internally. We actually use it to reset our GI tract and just make sure we don't have any parasites in our digestive system or our organs. And that's something you can be doing on a regular basis holistically. Topically, you can use it to fight germs, bacteria, replaces Lysol, hand sanitizer, replaces mouthwash in your home. It actually helps with periodontal disease and taking care of bacteria within the gums. Yeah, use it anywhere we would use a bleach, athlete's foot, strep throats, things like that. So we're going to switch gears just really quickly and talk about our shower technology. This is the Enespa DX. This is an organic mineralizer. It will enhance every aspect of your life. So the woman to your left who looks like a healthy person, if that is unfiltered tap water, which we're guessing it is, the shocking truth is that's probably one of the most unhealthy things she does on a regular basis, because your body will absorb up to a liter's worth of tap water every 5 minutes you're bathing in untreated tap water. So essentially, she's taken a chemical bath. What we offer is an organic mineralizer. This is not a small shower filter. This is a actual processor that processes and filters hot water and infuses it with a certain mineral profile that Enagic has secured the mineral rights to in Japan. This particular hot spring has been healing people for thousands of years. So truly, you can enjoy a lovely hot spring experience every time you bathe or shower. It's got a separate attachment to fill your tub. We really want to talk about being healthy from the inside out and the outside in. And this truly is an anti-inflammatory technology. It'll improve sleep, reduce stress, reduce pain. One of my favorite products we sell. And then the last part of our trifecta of health is our organic turmeric product, turmeric, depending on how you like to pronounce that. And we're going to take a look at that right now.
Okay, you've learned a lot about the Kangen water. Let's talk about the turmeric product that Enagic offers. In Japan, turmeric is referred to as U-Kon. So this is our U-Kon technology. It's a very powerful nutraceutical form of a very common supplement you might find in regular stores. So what we're going to do really quickly is explain why our turmeric product, whether it be in the tea, whether it be in the organic soap we offer, why it's so much better than anything you can buy over the counter or other online retailers. The first thing to know that turmeric as a whole is more powerful than 7 different common over-the-counter anti-inflammatories. And in recent studies, turmeric, the root, may be more powerful than 14 different anti-cancer drugs. Let me explain to you why our organic turmeric is so special. Most of the turmeric or U-Kon that you can buy over the counter currently is just the spring variety. That also includes what you can buy in a root form in the store. And the reason the spring variety is available is because it's common. It also does not contain all of the anti-inflammatory properties, the turmeric oil, or the high levels of curcumin naturally occurring within the turmeric, like the autumn does. So you can see that Enagic has taken all the mineral benefits of the spring turmeric, as well as all of the benefits of the autumn turmeric. Now, autumn turmeric is incredibly expensive and very challenging to grow, and it only flowers once a year. So with Enagic, with our organic fields, with our practices in terms of processing, we're able to blend not only the autumn, but the spring turmeric to create a very synergistic effect. And again, that's available not only in our U-Kon pill form, but also our teas. In addition to the spring and autumn turmeric that's properly blended. Now, this is not an extract, right? This is actually, you can break our capsules open and put our organic turmeric right on the skin. It has not only the turmeric oil, it has other essential oils, flaxseed oil, primrose oil, other powerful vitamins like vitamin B, vitamin E, niacin, folic acid. All of this encapsulated in a very powerful patented gel cap that is specially sealed and protected against all forms of oxidation. So the essential minerals, or what we call electrolytes, or carbonate buffers that you're looking for in many of those sports drinks or other supplements that, by the way, technically are not healthy for you, those essential minerals or electrolytes that you're looking for are calcium, magnesium, potassium, psyllium, sodium. Okay, those are carbonate buffers. They're very powerfully contained within our Kong and Wukong. Combined, it allows you to have a very synergistic effect in terms of the powerful minerals provided through the Kong and Wukong and the proper mineral profile provided through your Kong. So thank you for watching this video. If you haven't seen the product demo, that's what I would recommend next. And again, get in contact with me directly or anyone that introduced you to this video and ask how you can put this technology in your life for the rest of your life.
Indeed. So we have a variety of machines at a variety of price points. We have entry-level model, which is our Level Up Junior 4 at $2,980. Most people are financing this with institutional money. Now, institutional money isn't always smart money, but it is when you're getting such a savings. You're getting the ability to actually get a tax benefit in most countries. And you're also able to reduce your eco footprint, which we're going to talk about. It also comes with the global distribution rights. And so we're going to talk about that next. If you are not price point sensitive, our Konganate machine, the one that's featured in all the videos we showed you, is our best and most popular global machine. It has a universal power adapter, meaning it can plug into any outlet in the world and operate. It speaks to you in 8 languages. It's got an automated iPhone front. It is phenomenal, off the charts in terms of the power, performance, and specs. You can add in an Enespa DX to each one of your bathrooms, like we have done in our home, just for a few $1,000s more. And again, this is not just an expensive shower filter. This is truly an organic, anti-inflammatory technology, and it is very difficult to properly filter hot water, trap the gas, make it healthy, infuse it with minerals. It's not a small process. We also have commercial units if you have restaurants, schools, churches, high volume, horticulture, cannabis industry, things of that nature. And then, of course, our full line of turmeric products. This is what I was mentioning. You can feel good about doing business with Enagic. We have won the IEEU, which is the Environmental Grand Prize for Sustainable Living. We want to help teach everybody how to rethink, reduce, and renew their eco footprint. So this is a very important aspect to just doing our part. The average consumer puts between 3,000 and 5,000 single-use bottles into the environment every year. That includes water bottles, soda bottles, chemical cleaning bottles, a host of other plastic products that this machine actually eliminates. And again, this is our trifecta of health. And there are financial benefits for you on the tax side and the business side that we're going to cover next by investing in all 3 of our products, because each one of our products comes with its own international franchise. All right. So I need to make an adjustment here on the slide. I apologize. We're just going to jump. Oh, I just had to jump 1 ahead. 2 ahead. All right. And there we go. Cool. So this is the Enagic referral program. I do want to mention, this may not be for you, but this may be for someone that you know, love, and care about, or this may be for you, as I mentioned, at a future time. Like with any operation or movement, we have to fund the enterprise. And the beautiful thing about what we do is we help you fund your enterprise, whatever that is for you, whatever that means for you. And this is our back end offer, and it's really the engine behind everything, because the reality is that nobody's health changes until this machine is in someone's hands. And so we are the marketing arm of the company, and we're going to take a look at the most misunderstood industry in the world. Go ahead and, whoops, sorry, I have to admit someone and back up 2 slides.
The world is changing faster than ever. What used to take decades is now taking years or even months.
What you see right now is the
illusion that people have had for many decades about the workplace being a secure place to work the rest of your life. For the first time in the history of our nation, our children will not do as well as us.
We've seen our friends get laid off. We've been laid off. We've had our pay cut.
People are overworked and underpaid. They seem to have less time and less freedom. They live under constant pressure. This is going to be forced. And so even if your employer loves you, maybe they have to touch you. There's something wrong. That on Monday morning, the heart attack rate increases by 35%. Technology is accelerating, job security is declining. Just doesn't seem like the old models of making a living are as reliable as they used to be. Every aspect of our lives, there's a better way out there, but we're still doing it the old way. We live in the greatest country on the planet, and there are a lot of people sitting around complaining and being cynical.
Like everyone's whining about this old model, and I'm like, why don't you leave it? Look at all this over here. Look at all this opportunity.
Since so much of our lives revolve around our work and the way we make our living, many people are thinking there just has to be a better way. The biggest challenge facing our world today is not making money. What are we going to do with all the displaced unemployed people?
People are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. People are afraid of the unknown. People are afraid that maybe I don't have the skills.
Hey, sports fans, industrial age is over. It's dead. It's dying. That's why going to school to get a job is an obsolete idea. A steady paycheck is an industrial age idea.
I really want to be clear about this. The reason we tell our kids to go to school, get an education, get student loan debts, all these things is because we just don't know what else to tell them to do, right? We're trying to do our best. And so, we really want to teach our children to be entrepreneurial, to pursue their passions. And, with what's going on in the marketplace, the toxic work environments, the dissatisfaction with people, people are time poor. If you make $50, $70, $120,000 a year, that's really great. But typically that corporation owns you and you don't have choice or power or freedom in your life because you literally are addicted to your stuff. And the more stuff you get, the more you need that job. And so we really want to help you, move into a new industry. We're not asking you to quit your day job, but we would like to show you how you can join the wonderful world of high ticket, high commission program that we have here. And this is not your traditional multi-level or network marketing program. This is what we call a hybrid. It has the best multi-level and the best of direct sales, and it's patented. So just so you know, for something to receive a patent, that means it has to be significantly different than everything else, which this is. Most network marketing companies are willable. And so what we're talking about is legacy income, something you can build for the next 50 or 60 years if you're young enough to, and really create something that's going to pay your family for the rest of their lives and their families' lives. So quite incredible with the 8-point commission structure. There's no monthly qualifications. There's no inventory. You get a cumulative sale. You never lose your rank or title. And for this illustration, we're going to use the Kongan 8, which is our flagship model, as I talked to you about. However, the commissions are higher on our commercial unit at $400 per point. And for example, if you add an NSPA or two to every order, that's going to significantly increase your commissions. And it starts out like this. So if you invest in our NSPA DX, our trifecta, which includes our turmeric product, and then, of course, our incredible water generator, you can technically jump rank and own all 3 of your business centers. And on your very first direct sale, you would be getting $680. This is powerful, you guys, because if you add 2 NSPAs to that, that's over $1,300 in commissions paid to you directly by Enagic. The whole goal is to get 10 group or 10 individual sales, whichever comes first, because you get another 100% raise. Remember, this is the 8-point system. So the first position you would get if you owned all 3 of your positions would be a 2A agent. The next, after 10 group sales, you would become what we call a 3A agent. Once this occurs and you have 20 group sales, the company gives you another raise to half of the total commissions available. At 4A, you get 4 of the total commissions points. Now, this pays 8 levels or 8 points, whichever comes first. And just know that this is not a money tree. So after you hit 100 group sales, you become 6A, and educational allowance releases below 8 points. So what I showed you was direct sales, indirect sales, and educational allowance. In addition to this, the company pays you global profit sharing when you hit certain ranks. It gives you title incentive money when you hit certain ranks. It gives you this is actually a career path. And the profit sharing, once you hit 6A2-3, you do not have to wait to retire to enjoy. It's actually paid to you on a monthly and a quarterly basis. I've been receiving 6A23 profit sharing since 2017. It blows my mind. That was over 7 years ago. Wild. It's an incredible life. There are literally thousands and thousands of people going 6A every day in Enagic. We have over 500 6A23s in the overall company and growing. So people are realizing true health. And the time is now. Listen, if you don't think you have enough money right now, or you don't have enough time right now, or you don't have enough, if you don't have enough motivation right now, I promise you that will never change for you if you don't take action now. The reason you do this business is for more time, is for more motivation, more vitality, is for better finances. When I got involved in this, I just had to borrow the money for my machine, and it was the best decision I ever made. So the company's motto is change your water, change your life. What's the next step? There's several options. You can book a call with me directly to do a discover, or one of our discovery team experts will reach out to you. Also, you can either book a call for who invited you to this overview or this recording. You can also book an overview by going to bslworkonlinewithcarlos.com. You can also take advantage of our front-end online Empire's initial front-end offer. And that is open to anyone at no cost to really check on our online community of online entrepreneurs. And if you aren't quite ready to do either of those two things, definitely review the full product demo. It goes into more detail, and that is at Delicate Living Water at YouTube, and then review the full comprehensive 20-minute business plan. I know I went over that pretty quickly, but we just wanted to show you that there is plenty of money here to be had, and this is meant to be an initial exposure for you. So we do recommend you see this again, invite a friend. We will be here on Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, and 12 noon Central. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Congonate machine one more time.
So this is the solution. This is your brand new Congonate machine. This is going to be the best new decision that you have ever made for your preventative wellness program. So our Congonate makes 3 different drinking waters. Now, why does it make 3 different drinking waters? Well, that's because nobody's the same. You see, this is not a one-size-fits-all program. Most people eventually make it up to the 9.5 water. The machine also has a clean water. That's going to be for things like fish tanks or baby formula. It also has a beauty water. Women literally will buy this machine just for the beauty water. Remember, all your toners that you might buy at Nordstrom's for $20 to $200, those are a chemically made toner at a pH of about 5.5 to 6. Well, the machine with the push of a button, as you saw, makes unlimited amounts of these toners. And then, of course, the machine makes a strong acidic water, which is used as a disinfectant in our home. And then when the machine is making the strong acidic water, it's also making the strong 11.5 water, which we're going to demonstrate is the water we use to clean all of our produce. We use as a liquid laundry detergent, as we'll cover, and a variety of other household cleaning degreaser needs. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't seen the product demo, that's what I would recommend next. And again, get in contact with me directly or anyone that introduced you to this video and ask how you can put this technology in your life for the rest of your life.
This is how you can reach me directly. Like I said, we're available in real time. We're going to go ahead and stop record, and it lets me stop our share.